Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in these beautiful words and insights of Rav Wolbe as he describes to us how a person can deal with another individual who is different than them, thinks differently than them, looks and talks and walks and acts in a way that is sometimes even opposed to the way that they are, and still respect them and love them and care about them, and not come to machlekes, to division and arguments and confrontation, but rather embrace them for who they are and continue to remain opposed and different in your views. And he writes beautifully today, Hasaba mikelm zatzal esik be'echa mi'miksavav levaira malahamid avidas chedesh elo. The Saba Mikel of Simcha Zissel, he writes in one of his letters, he wants to clarify to his students what is the main Avodah, what is the important focus that a person should have when they are going through the month of Elul, which, no coincidence over here, this Shabbos, Im Yetza Hashem, is Chedesh Mevarchim Elul. We're going to bless the new month of Elul that is coming upon us, L'Toiva, only for the good, Be'ez Hashem. And next Shabbos is going to be Rosh Chodesh. Not this Shabbos, the following Shabbos will be Rosh Chodesh Elul, which begins our preparation for Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah is the preparation for the Yisrael Semei Tshuva. And the Yisrael Semei Tshuva is the preparation for Yom Kippur, and Yom Kippur is the preparation for the ultimate culmination of Ne'ilah at the very end. So these words of Rav Wolbe, as he quotes the altar of Kelm of Simcha Zissel, is coming to already help us prepare. What's the Avodah? What's the outlook? What should we work on this month when Elul comes? This is what he writes in his words. Shenovin ata, we have to understand now. We have to understand how we can live amongst people who are very distant from us in the way in which we think, our outlook, our hashkafa, our vision of what the world and Yiddishkeit and Torah and our mission is really all about. We must be together with them in love and in friendship. And with all of that, nevertheless, we still need to be with inside of ourselves when we're going to deal with those other people that are different than us and distant from us. We can love them, we could respect them, we could have brotherhood with them, but if we hold that the belief system that they have is wrong, and it's opposed to the way in which we see things to be proper, again, assuming that we are coming from the vantage point of emes, of the truth, and wanting to do the ratzon, the will of Hashem, then we're allowed to love them and care about them, but we could remain opposed to them in the way that they think and the way that they explain the purpose of them being here and the meaning of life. This is outstanding what he writes over here. Hasaba Mikel Savar Shalayamura Liostira Benadeo Shanu Eichezim Bemko Bekol Tekev. Says the Alter Mikel that a person doesn't have to. There's no stira, there's no contradiction in dealing with a person who is different from us and acknowledging that. Then the obligation that we have to feel love and brotherlyhood, gam klapi elu shedeosem shaynes mishalanu, even towards those people whose deosem, their whole thinking process, their whole way of life, everything about them is different than who we are. You can remain in disagreement over what is the proper pathway for a person to live in this world. But since that they are Yid, they're a Jew, you have an obligation. You have an obligation to continue to love them and to shower upon them whatever you can do for their benefit. This is the Avodah, this is the work that we have to do in the month of Elul, which is coming up. We have to begin to see the good that is there in other people. We have to begin to appreciate and value their Tselem Elokim, their godliness and their image. We have to accept and embrace and to love and to care about and to do good for them. Nevertheless, if we hold that they are wrong, we're still allowed to believe, and we can even express to them that we believe that they are wrong and we hold that they are wrong. But it doesn't stop me from loving and caring and doing for them on their behalf. High levels that Rav Wolbe is talking about over here, but that's why Elul, the month of Elul, is an avodah, is a whole month of hard work for a person to truly go inside of themselves and make the changes that are necessary to become the best person that they possibly can. Wishing all of you a day inspired with growth, inspired with Avas Yisrael, inspired with standing up for the principles that you believe are true and they are just, and nevertheless, with all of that, always love your fellow Jew. Wishing everybody a wonderful day.